We've got amazing weather. Woo! For once, I am so gassed. I just gotta get on the right roads. Didn't really prepare any content for today because I was gonna do some oh, I thought I could downshift there. I was gonna do some more like updates on the 2015 MT-07, but most of it is just for me scrubbing off the paint, because I don't think there's anything wrong with the clutch. It might just be that the clutch springs are too heavy or the rusted clutch cable, but there's honestly not much to it other than that, because I didn't plan on doing anything big to it. And I started scrubbing the paint off, and I've been doing that for like the week, for like the whole week, and it is literally the most tedious, boring thing, because all you gotta do is just get like a ton of fucking like nail varnish remover, and then I put it around like a microfiber cloth, and I just start scrubbing at it, and the paint comes off, and obviously afterwards I like wash it down with some soapy water, so there's no like residue left over of like old paint or like the nail varnish remover, because I don't want to ruin the actual plastics underneath, because I want to get them nice and smooth so I can put the body kit over it. But other than that, there's not much to do with that bike. So I just thought I'd come out for a ride and just talk to you guys. But no, I did want to talk about some things, like some plans that I got coming up soon and what I want to do for summer, because I feel like for loads of businesses, now they start preparing, you know, they start like getting stuff ready for like summer periods and everything. Obviously I don't need to do as much of that preparing, but I'm doing some plans. Obviously I've got to do some sort of planning, and the closest thing I got coming up is actually installing an ECU flash and putting my quick shifter on. I don't know if I ever brought it up, but I got like a Translogic quick shifter on my well, for my birthday I think, or for Christmas, something like that, and I need to get it installed, and there's a company that would like offer it to me. There's a company down in Surrey that do dyno tuning, and they gave me like a really good deal on a Woolwich Race Tools ECU flash, and it's got lifetime warranty on it. It's got, well, not warranty, but it's got lifetime support, so if anything goes wrong, they'll take it back, and then they can send it off. If anything happens to the ECU, they'll send it straight back to the manufacturer. They'll give me a new ECU, and then they'll fix everything free of charge. And all of that was a really good deal, plus they could install the quick shifter for me, match the timing for the quick shifter and the actual, oh shit, I can't see, sorry if it's a bit windy, but don't want my neck warmer today, but I'm not putting my visor down because I haven't cleaned it properly from all the rainy and muddy days I've been riding with it down. I just want to go. That shit was too fun. I wish I could just keep doing that over and over again. So we're gonna get a Woolwich Race Tools ECU flash done ASAP when the time is right, so I can prepare for summer, because man, I want to do some long rides over summer, and I'm gonna do some I'm gonna be doing like loads more collaborations. I've been speaking to a YouTuber, he was called Twizzy before, and now he's called Tarzan Motovlogs. And if you guys haven't checked him out yet, just go check him out, because he genuinely makes really good content. I think he does daily uploads as well, and he's got really good energy, he's got like good knowledge of his bikes, and he's just entertaining because he's always like enthusiastic about his bikes, and every video is always just, you know, him just being him. And just entertaining the viewers. So if you haven't checked him out, go check him out, because I'm going to be doing loads of riding with him over summer, because we've been talking all through winter. We're going to do a Christmas project, and obviously it got real cold and I had to head over to Germany, so we didn't have time to do any of that. But as summer's coming around, he's going to be heading down to London a lot, and he's going to be taking me on some really nice roads up north, like near Loughborough, because he's from that area. So if we get as far as that, we'll be doing some nice rides around Loughborough. If not, we can go up further north, because I know a sub commented saying like you should go on some Scottish roads, and I was like, yeah man, I know. I want to go up to Scotland, I want to go up to Wales, I want to do all these nice roads. But as you know, man, already down in South London it's flooded and the roads are all greasy and slippery and everything, so could you imagine what it's like up north? So it's got to be like real perfect conditions for me to be riding on those roads, because this bike isn't, you know, the best for performance riding. It's got decent suspension, it's got decent tires, but nothing's really top of the line. So, and I'm not the most experienced rider, that, you know, on top of that as well, so I'm not going to be pushing myself over my limits, because I still want to be safe. And that's what I'm most worried about, actually, when we're doing group rides, because that's when people start getting confident, you know. Everyone wants to kind of show off and who can ride the fastest, and they want to push each other, and things just aren't as safe as they should be. But if the conditions are right and everyone's having a good time, you know, you don't have to be fast to be having fun. But yeah, that is those are some of the plans that are coming up in summer. And I think I'm going to start doing a lot more cinematics, because I really want to do, because my girlfriend's got a really nice camera, and I know some people that have got into like film directing and stuff, so I want to do some cinematics with the bike, like more storytelling rather than just riding about. But still, we're still going to be doing a lot of riding about and raw rides, a lot more raw rides. Once I get this quick shifter down and I got this camera angle pointing down to where the shifter is, it's going to be clean and smooth. I know some people might be there thinking like, yo, why are you telling us all this now? Why don't you just do it in summer? I'm like, I am just as excited as everyone else, and I am, you know, eager, if not more eager, to just get this fucking winter over with so I can go ride long distances on sunny days. But talking about it gets you hyped up. And I'm hoping it gets you guys hyped up as well, so you can be excited to what's coming for summer. But yeah, all we can do now is just wait and pray that the summer comes sooner than it should, and the sunny weather also comes sooner than it should. Because I know I've been doing loads of talking recently, and I've been doing loads of like vlogging and RJ style videos and whatever. But what I really like is just actual riding. You know, I want to do actual riding. Funny that was the exact bike I had when I was, I think, 18. My first bike was a KSR TW125 Supermoto, just like that one. 5-speed, air-cooled, carbureted. It was a fun bike. It's cheap. I bought it for £700. Never ever took it for a service. Rode it for 2 years, and gave it to a garage afterwards, because it was in such bad like condition, like shape, because I didn't really ride bikes back then, and I didn't really know how to take care of bikes, and I kind of just needed it to go, you know, to and from uni. And I knew I was going to get a bigger bike, and once I did get a bigger bike, I would learn how to like properly take care of it when it actually has like, you know, proper dealerships. Back then the Chinese bikes weren't that popular, and it was hard to get them repaired, bro. It was hard. Actually, I want to turn right here. Yeah, I want to turn right here. It was hard to get them repaired. The only garage that ever took me in was this garage called Japan German Motorcycles, because I think, you know, normally companies don't want to mess with Chinese bikes, because first the company has to fix it, and second, you you know, if anything does go wrong, they don't want to be liable. But this company that did it for me, they were really cool, you know, they knew me, so I wasn't like someone too fussy about if they had messed it up. Because I understood the risks, I understood the risks that they were taking fixing this bike for me. And I said, you know, just try your best. If you mess up, then just don't charge me as much for the next time and we'll get it sorted. So yeah, I actually ended up giving that bike back to the garage that I was having me fix it, so that they can do some work for me on my first MT-07. Yeah, and that wasn't a bad deal actually, because the bike was in such a bad state. Because like prior to me getting my like first MT-07, I kind of just ditched it, and because I went away on holiday for a bit, and it had been vandalized. The keyhole got drilled out, the mirrors got nicked, the exhaust pipe got nicked, and it was like some knockoff of Kropovich, you know, them like carbon looking Chinese pipes, and the metal was made from like cast metal, and the pipe didn't fit the actual down pipe or the actual midsection pipe. It didn't fit at all, so it was kind of just dangling about on the end of it, and yeah, it kind of just got vandalized, and it wouldn't start obviously. Then the battery ended up dying, and yeah, that is the sad and tragic story of my first ever bike. But after that, I ended up taking care of my MT-07, and then that one got stolen. Then I got this one, and I had it for a bit, and it's still going good. And I bought another one, so I've actually owned 3 MT-07s already.